Hello, my name is Emma Sunnarborg. Myself and fellow senior interior design classmates, Kristy, Estad, and Sarah Hansen, form StudioNorthDesigns. We thank you for watching our virtual presentation for a comprehensive interior design project, Allaboard, a restaurant market and unique private dining experience near the heart of Missoula, Montana. Allaboard is where locals and travelers can come together to encounter an unparalleled train depot dining experience. Allaboard caters to the community and its surrounding farmers and ranchers with its emphasis on quality and local ingredients. Its market cafe, restaurant, and bar, along with a private dining car, offers a safe dining experience for guests. Take-home meal kits and meals to go through its ghost kitchen provide an alternative for guests who desire to dine at home. Allaboard's design fuses the historic characteristics of a train depot with textural elements inspired by the natural surroundings of Missoula's ever-changing seasonal landscape. Complemented by layers of lighting, this warm, modern, and timeless design creates a charming and welcoming atmosphere for all. In support of our mission statement, Allaboard provides the idea of safe socializing by creating a seamlessly designed space where guests have the option to dine safely within their comfort level, whether it is publicly or privately. Distinctive dining by combining quality source ingredients, an eclectic ambiance, and exceptional service, creating a unique and impressionable experience for all. And community collaboration by valuing local farmers and supporting them by offering a platform for them to market their products to the community, as well as partnering with a local gallery to showcase art from regional artisans throughout the interior. This will provide guests with an authentic experience reflecting the values of the growing Missoula community.
In starting the comprehensive design process of Allaboard, we reviewed numerous articles highlighting key topics and issues such as the COVID-19 pandemic, pre- and post-pandemic consumer trends, Gen Z values, farm-to-table centered business integrations, and lastly, enhanced dining experiences. To gather further insight, we were able to conduct interviews of design professionals at Wild CRG, located in Fargo, North Dakota, and ESG Architecture and Design, located out of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Through interviewing these industry professionals, we found that wayfinding, flow, transparency, flexibility, acoustics, open areas, and large exits and entrances all to be highly considered and key design tactics and elements to be implemented into our design. Lastly, in order to design a space that truly centered around the users, it was imperative that we conducted an online survey to study whether the consumers' attitudes of dining and takeout have changed since the pandemic, specifically the Gen Z understanding, as well as with their preferences with dining out, and their understanding and values on local products and culture will be significantly beneficial. Various questions were asked focusing on the participants' dining experiences, preferences, comfort levels, and in general the understanding of farmers markets as well as their intent of a farm-to-table concept.
Missoula is located along the western border of Montana, as you can see in the photo here. On the bottom right picture, you're shown the general layout of the buildings on its site. We chose this location because of its unique views from most angles. To the north is a great view of the Clark Fork River and the northern Rocky Mountains. To the east, there is the Clark Fork Natural Prairie. To the west is the popular street of South Higgins Avenue that'll take you to many local venues as you head north. And lastly, to the south of this location, there are additional local restaurants and activity centers. Missoula is a very industrial town that has become more artistic over the years. They have a major emphasis on local community, which makes it a great location for Allaboard. For this project, we have renovated a historic train depot located in Detroit Lakes, Minnesota, along with a passenger train car and caboose located at Bonanzaville in West Fargo, North Dakota. The picture on the right is the exterior view of the train station with exterior views of the train car and caboose on the bottom right. The train depot was chosen because it provided optimal size and space for Allaboard, with it being roughly 5,000 square feet on the main level, with a 500 square foot basement that houses Allaboard's mechanical room and excess storage. There are various architectural elements within the building, such as its 18-foot high ceilings in the center with heavy wooden doors and maple and oak wood flooring throughout. The exterior of the building is comprised of medium brown brick, diamond-shaped tan cement shingles, and green trim work encasing the doors and windows. The passenger train car and caboose provide additional dining opportunities to the city of Missoula. Together, these spaces are roughly 650 square feet. The passenger train car has 2 rows of seats with an aisle down the center, making it a great size for large parties and groups to dine. These spaces are located along the north side of the site, overlooking the Clark Fork River. Within these existing spaces, there are various architectural design elements that will be used as inspiration and retained for our space. Memorable features are consistent throughout these spaces, such as their industrial use of materials, balanced curved and linear lines, mixed metals, and bold use of colors. The interior of the passenger train car and caboose had a very industrial aesthetic, so we used that as a major focus within our design. Now we will walk you through our space. When you walk into the restaurant's main entrance, you are immediately greeted by a host or hostess. As you move through to the right of the screen, the open concept kitchen, along with storage, freezer and cooler space, and a staff lounge is provided. Moving back towards the main area of the building, you will walk through the dining area that provides various amounts of seating options. Lastly, within this area, the bar is offered as an additional seating option for guests. As you move further to the left, you walk past a set of restrooms and end in the market. The hallway acts as a barrier as the restaurant and market are open at different times of the day. The market also has its own entrance on the south side of the building. There are 2 exterior doors provided within the restaurant and market that exit into the outdoor patio. The outdoor patio is a 3-season option for guests to enjoy company and food at a safe distance. There are 2 more bathrooms provided outside along with an outdoor bar and storage space. And lastly, to the very north of the site, the passenger train car and caboose are shown. Within the passenger train car, there is a smaller bar and service station specifically for guests dining in the train car.
Allaboard Restaurant and Bar fuses modern lines with timeless artifacts, creating a pleasing, open, and engaging environment. Deep warm colors and textures mimic the surrounding mountain depths, setting a dramatic tone. Layers of statement lighting and local art complete the space, heightening the visual enjoyment. The layout dispenses a palette of flexible seating throughout, providing a comfortable and socially safe experience. Entering the restaurant and bar, one is greeted with an expansive waiting area and direct sight lines leading to the back patio and train cars. The dining area, including the bar, is broken into 4 sections with 3 main traffic paths, 2 going directly into the kitchen. This layout creates an efficient working environment for staff as they serve their guests. Various seating arrangements are provided to not only give guests options, but offer flexibility in case the restaurant needs to rearrange due to social distancing changes. Right off the dining area is the open kitchen, providing guests a look into back-of-house operations. An exterior door is placed in the northeast corner of the kitchen to create an easy access point for products to be delivered from local farmers and ranchers Allaboard is partnered with. This ties with our emphasis on community collaboration through our farm-to-table focus. Upon entering the restaurant, one wanders into the large and open waiting area and is greeted by the host. We found through our survey that guests prefer larger waiting areas where they have the opportunity to sit or stand comfortably without feeling in the way. This area features a natural tile flooring, a distinct soffit finished in reclaimed wood original to the site, a large Krypton finished upholstered leather booth, as it was a goal to provide cleanable, durable, and comfortable seating, and a green wall, which is proven to improve mental and physical health, as well as help people feel more content and relaxed. Green walls also help with indoor air quality and reduce VOCs. The dining area and bar provides guests with a socially safe, modern, eclectic, and engaging dining experience. An electric fireplace is placed towards the end of the bar to create a social barrier between the bar guests and the guests seated in the booths. The fireplace was designed to add an element of comfort and create division without disrupting sightlines and blocking the flow of natural light. Throughout this area, layers of dimmable statement lighting is featured to create an appropriate ambiance for the time of day, as well as a palette of flexible seating, warm tones and textures depicting the western Montana landscape, interchangeable local art, and linear modern lines. One-of-a-kind hanging dividers were created to provide a separation between the waiting and dining without compromising light and transparency. Through our survey, we found guests prefer to sit by windows and dine in an open environment. Therefore, we made a point to place dining tables by all windows with exterior views. The furnishings selected provide Allaboard with flexibility in case there is a need to add or remove seating. Research showed restaurants need high cleanability and durable upholsteries. Therefore, krypton or vinyl leathers are applied on all seating. We also found through our survey and research, it showed favor with incorporating an open kitchen within the restaurant to create transparency between the staff and guests, as well as serve as an entertainment component. The bar and main traffic paths are finished with a quarry tile, minimizing potential slips and providing a durable surface to withstand constant traffic. Where dining tables and chairs are located, a luxury vinyl tile is applied to create visual contrast, assist in wayfinding, as well as soften the floor's appearance. The interior walls are finished with a satin paint or Class A rated wall covering. These finishes are easiest to clean and can better withstand a public environment. The original brick walls are maintained throughout to help sustain the depot's original character.
The market and cafe is designed with a bold, earthy toned color palette to create a connection to Missoula's natural resources and environment. The market is a space for local farmers and ranchers to display and sell their products. Seating is provided within the cafe area to accommodate 1 to 2 guests per table of varying needs. Large windows are integrated to maximize the amount of natural light to provide a wholesome experience. As guests enter the market, they are greeted by staff members to the right of the front entrance. Behind the cash wrap, there is a storage room providing storage for excess products and a coffee maker for guests to purchase a cup of coffee and enjoy their visit. There is a seamless transition from the entrance to the market area with a contrast in flooring. Both flooring choices are a luxury vinyl tile due to its high durability and cleanability purposes. The cash wrap is custom made with a ceramic tile installed on the front and a quartz countertop with a waterfall edge. 2 large windows are installed to display pastries and treats for guests to purchase. These views of the market and cafe display the produce and coolers within. The main goal of this space is to provide flexible options for the produce displays to accommodate to the changing times. Also in these views, you can see the change of lighting in the center of the market than other areas. This is intentional to encourage guests to move through the space at a faster pace, which helps with social distancing. In our research, we found that if a fresh aroma is evident in the space, which is given off from the fresh produce, it pleases the guests as they shop and move through the space. In this view, you can also see the curved linear walls within the market. These walls are painted with a low VOC and antibacterial paint. The curved lines are evident throughout the space of the market and cafe to resemble the architecture of the passenger train car. In these last views, you are shown the backside of the market and cafe. There is seating provided for guests to sit and enjoy a cup of coffee or pastry while enjoying the company or artwork displayed along the walls. These seating choices were chosen because they provide the flexibility needed for these changing times. There are additional options provided outdoors, as you can see in the lower image here. In this view, you also get a good look at the ceiling finish from Armstrong Ceiling and Wall Solutions. It is suspended from the ceiling with an open cell box to give the space a larger sense of feel. There are acoustical materials installed on the ceiling application for acoustical enhancement throughout the space.
Allaboard's private dining and outdoor patio will offer guests an accessory space to enjoy local foods, warm company, and a truly unique dining experience, all within a relaxed atmosphere. This passenger car serves as a key feature to Allaboard as it allows a larger number of guests to safely dine with one another. Transitioning through the space, guests will be able to access the outdoor patio by entering the restaurant or market exterior entrances to the north. This will establish a more efficient flow and better allow staff to seat and serve each and every guest with the utmost priority. A full-service patio bar and restrooms will be located along the west side of the patio to provide a full-service experience for guests in both the passenger car and the outdoor patio. The finished selections for Allaboard's private dining carry an overall earthy neutral tone, rooting to its farm-to-table focus. In addition, the industrial elements of these pieces are a direct correlation between the passenger car and the depot itself. There will be a long custom banquette upholstered with a cleanable safe leather seat and a food safe velvet-like upholstered back to provide optimal comfort for guests and also act as a proactive material in managing acoustical issues. Industrial tables and chairs will be placed along the accessible walkway, enabling parties to move tables as needed to accommodate for varying party sizes. Overlooking the Clark Fork River, natural light will flood the interior, maximizing all of the windows along the whole perimeter. Keeping to its historic integrity of the passenger car, the industrial track lighting running along the center of the car and the original overhead storage to the north side will be restored and featured in this space. Reiterating our arch design seen throughout, the overall curved arches can be seen here along the ceiling and the exterior windows. The flooring in the space will be an Armstrong luxury vinyl tile shown in the lower right corner. It is a low VOC emitting product that passes all ADA standards and is embossed to maintain a higher slip resistance, reinforcing our accessible design throughout the space. Another feature of the private dining will be the full-service bar nestled in what used to be the private lounge and smoking room in its original intent for the passenger car. This will give guests a full-service dining experience. In addition to, a small lounge of a few seats will help to differentiate these spaces more as it is an open environment. This combination of mixed seating and dining chairs will allow users to select a seat for their desired comfort level. Providing a connection throughout all Allaboard's distinct areas, some of the pieces, such as the lounge selections pictured here, reappear in other areas to provide a unity between these spaces. Yet in a similar manner, each area is designed to have a unique aesthetic, establishing a truly unique experience. Progressing through the outdoor dining pictured here, you will see a better visual representation of the caboose ghost kitchen. This is just one of the ways our design aims to streamline traffic flow for the safety of its occupants. This was an overall goal for our design, focusing on the health and safety of its users. Customers can either order off a smaller to-go menu outside, or pick up their online orders and wait in their vehicles or a secondary lounge area right adjacent to it. This red caboose will not only act as a main service area for Allaboard on the inside, but will also act as a marketing tool as a notable community feature on the exterior of it. Looking at various perspectives here of the outdoor patio, you will find many different seating options aimed to provide an option for truly any guest. Various combinations of tables and chairs in different numbers to accommodate for party sizes will be implemented to provide flexibility as needed. In a closer look at these renderings, you can see the access points to the private dining, where it is fully accessible from the east entrance. Having an optimal location adjacent to the staff kitchen entrance, as well as the ghost kitchen, the main seating area here will be a key focal point for the restaurant. By integrating a mix of natural earthy materials and modern neutral finishes, this space will allow Montana's natural vegetation and landscaping to become a focal point and highlighted throughout. Lastly, here you will see renderings of the main lounge area and the full service bar. This space serves as a key asset to Allaboard as it serves its guests year-round, creating a truly unique experience for the Missoula community. By integrating outdoor heaters within the overhead lighting through all of the main seating areas, as well as custom pergolas that have both lighting and heaters integrated, this will enable guests to enjoy their experience year-round. By having a wide variety of dining options and mixed lounge seating, this space will have a relaxed atmosphere that is conducive to the Gen Z target demographic. Kristy, Emma, and myself would all like to personally thank you today for taking the time to listen to our senior interior design project, Allaboard. We hope this project was a source of inspiration for you and provided you helpful insight into what the future of dining out may look like in a post-pandemic world. Thank you so much.